What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Real Talk with Big Dave, and y'all know what it is. What up, doe? I'm back at it again. I'm back at it again. It's been a long time. I ain't gonna disappear this long ever again. But what up, though? Man, it's been a crazy world. A lot of stuff been happening out here. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, and do all that good shit. Well, I got an audio queued up about an incident, and I want y'all to hear it first, and then I'm gonna come back and give you my commentary on it and tell you what I think about it.
Year-old man is in the hospital after police say Brandon Watt assaulted him with a 2x4 yesterday. News 10 NBC's Aaron Mahin spoke with the victim's family and Newark police to learn what happened.
This is where Johnny White's family says Brandon Watt beat him yesterday. I'm about to show you an image of what White looked like immediately after the assault, and a warning that some might find this image hard to look at. The assault left White with a broken nose, broken eye socket, and stitches over his ears.
I saw him laying in that bed, and it didn't look real, to be honest. It was terrible.
I spoke with two of White's daughters. They stayed with him overnight, taking turns to check on White in the emergency department. They tell me that Watt had been harassing their dad for weeks. Police tell me that's something they're investigating.
My father is 70 years old. He did not deserve this. And he will give you the shirt off his back. He goes to work every day. He loves his animals. He loves his wife. They've been married for over 20 years. And he's lived in Newark 18 years. Yeah. Nothing like this ever happened to my father.
I stopped by the Newark Police Department and spoke with Chief Gonzalez. He told me that Watt cooperated until he found out he was going to jail. And that in addition to the assault charges, Watt also faces one count of endangering the welfare of a child, since police say he had his daughter with him at the time of the assault. The chief tells me he's not ruling out that it could be racially motivated, but in order to confirm, he needs to speak with White once he's healthy enough to make a statement.
There's really still hate out there, and people really solely just hate because you're black. And that's the sad part. We should all, the way the world is set up right now, like, everybody needs help, everybody needs love, and everybody needs family. Like, we shouldn't be just going on somebody's property and abusing them.
Police say that Watt's charges could change after speaking to White. So far in their investigation, they've spoken to Watt, two witnesses, and seen video evidence of the assault. Reporting from Newark, Aaron Mahin, News 10 NBC.
Man, did y'all hear that bullshit? I'm sorry y'all couldn't see the video. I don't even want to see it again. He beat that elderly man really bad. To his face was swollen. You heard his eye socket was broke, messed up. Ears was all stitched up. He busted him up pretty bad. Damn near killed him. Them charges better change, because right now he's just being charged with assault. Minor. That ain't nothing. And then they say a criminal charge with weapon. No, it should be felonious assault to do great bodily harm less than murder with a weapon. It should be attempt murder. He tried to kill that man. And the crazy thing about it, this neighbor, they say, had been stalking him and harassing him the last few days. But he wouldn't have been doing that shit if it was a younger guy, because this guy that did that to the black guy was in his 70s, mid or late 70s. This guy here was a young man. He was 39 years old. See, he understood that he was stronger and faster than this man, but he still was a coward, because he waited till this man had his back turned and snuck up on him with a 2x4 and did a brutal attack. Tried to hurt him bad. Tried to kill him, in my opinion. So them charges definitely got to change. And they said they have to talk to White first, because he can't talk. His face is all swollen up. He barely can move. So them charges definitely got to change. But you know what pisses me off about this story? I'm tired of watching us on the news talk about everybody should love each other and everybody should be happy. And that's a fact. But it ain't like that. These whiteys are getting stronger and stronger with attacking our elder, our children, and everyone. See, people get it twisted when it comes to white folks. White folks are the number one people that murder. They're number one in crimes. They're number one in child molestation. They're number one in kidnapping, stalking. We just follow suit. We always following behind them. The law was really made for them to enslave us, and now it's against us. It's more of us in jail than them, and it should be way more of them in jail because they the ones create all the crime. But they the ones who get away with it, and you don't hear about it when it come to them. Did you hear what they said? He had the nerves to cooperate like it wasn't nothing. Like I ain't do nothing wrong. I just jumped on an older black guy and damn near beat him to death. Thanks, son. Give me my pat on the shoulder so I can go home. But when he found out the cuss was going on, now he gonna try to act a fool like he's surprised. Coward. See, them the kind of guys that I would love to be in the cell with and attack their ass and see how they like it. And see, I'm not a provoking violence. I have to let you know that. But sometimes you just gotta. And Michelle used to say, when they go high, go low. No, sometimes we gotta go high right with them motherfuckers. And he lucky he wasn't in the city of Detroit doing that shit to an elder, because everybody on the block would have been on his motherfucking ass. That 2x4 would have been all over his ass and feet and hands all over his ass. See, they do that to people where they know they can get away with that shit with. And they keep doing it to us. And they're going to keep doing it to us until we learn to understand to quit fighting one another and start watching out for one another. But we have a habit of doing that because it's this word called hate. See, the devil is working every day, but he don't exist in my eyes unless you let him exist. You got to keep him from existing. He will not exist. He will not if you don't let him. See, the devil is working full time because these whiteys, they're hanging us and they getting away with it. They raping us and they getting away with it. They beating us and they getting away with it. They're drowning us and they getting away with it. And y'all think that I'm just making it about race. Yeah, we do a lot to each other. That has to stop. Right now, I can do nothing about that, but try to get people to listen to what I'm telling them. And a lot of people don't like to listen. Actions speak louder than words. Yes, we have to clean up home first. Blacks need to stop attacking blacks. Blacks need to stop killing blacks. But we don't hear about it when the whites do it to each other. The whites kill each other more than we do, and it's a fact. Just look up the statistics and the numbers. If you can read. See, that's what they want us to believe. They want us to believe that we stupid, we can't read, we can't do nothing. You just got to have the energy to want to do it. A lot of us just ignore stuff. And we got to quit doing that. Whenever your brother, man, or your friend or your partner try to tell you something, instead of walking away, I don't want to hear that black shit. I don't want to hear. You need to start hearing it because look what's going on in the world. Every day you turn on the news, every day you go on social media. And I ain't trying to make this about a white and black thing. Because all white folks ain't like that. There's a lot of whites that's starting to speak out against this stuff. Because what ain't right ain't right. Wrong is wrong. So a lot of whites is against this, but there's more that ain't. Yeah, they all ain't like that, but all it take is one. And that one is taking action in every city and state as we speak. We coming up missing. Nolan Wales. Stuff is coming out every day about his murder and how they murdered him on that island. Every day, more and more stuff is coming up. A black guy was in up north in Michigan, deep up north, where it's mainly white people at a festival where it was 98% white. Yeah, he should have been able to go to that festival with all them whiteys and be safe, but he wasn't. They found the opportunity to beat the hell out of him. They beat him so bad he had cuts on his neck, like they tried to saw his neck off. I mean his head off. Like they tried to chop his head off. He had cuts everywhere. They beat him bad. Why did we keep putting ourselves in these predicaments? Quit going places where you're outnumbered and thinking it is hunky-dory, thinking everything is cool when it ain't. Look at how things are working. I understand what the daughter said, and it's always good to be positive, but you can't have a positive without a negative. Everybody ain't positive. That's just not how the world works. It's not. But there's nothing wrong with trying to do good. There's nothing wrong with being positive, but sometimes you get tired. Sometimes you get really fucking tired of this shit. And I'm getting tired of my peoples getting beat and murdered. This been going on from the beginning of time, and it's still going on, and it's getting worse. All I can say to y'all need to wake up and start watching out for one another. There was nobody around when this man attacked that elderly man for no reason. He blindsided him, damn coward. That man didn't even know it was coming. And this man is about 40 years older than this, 40-something years older than this man. He's a young coward. Well, y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment and tell me what y'all think about the video y'all heard. The special quote of the day is, pay attention of your surroundings and learn to watch out for one another, because you never know when the devil is lurking. Real talk.